Billionaire Ray Dalio, the man who predicted the 2008 financial crisis, is now warning the world again, and this time, it might be something even worse than a recession. So what exactly is he seeing? And how could it affect you, your job, your money, and even global peace? In today's video, we'll break down Dalio's recent statements, what tariffs really mean, how global economics is shifting, and why some experts think the next financial shock might not just be economic, but geopolitical. Ray Dalio is the founder of Bridgewater Associates, the world's largest hedge fund. He's not just an investor, he's a historian of economic cycles. Back in 2008, when most were bullish, Dalio sounded the alarm. And he was right. Today, at 75 years old, he's still actively analyzing the shifts in global finance, trade, and politics. His recent interviews and writings are focused on what he calls the big cycle, the rise and fall of empires and economies over time. Dalio recently spoke on NBC's Meet the Press, warning that we're very close to a recession. But even more alarming, he fears something worse might be brewing. We're seeing a breakdown of the monetary order, unsustainable debt levels, and rising internal and international conflicts, he said. If handled poorly, this could cause economic disruption far beyond a typical recession. He's especially critical of how the US is handling trade policy, particularly tariffs on China, warning that this could backfire economically. Let's break this down. Tariffs are taxes on imported goods. For example, if the US puts a 25% tariff on Chinese steel, American companies must pay more to buy that steel. The idea is to protect local industries. But here's the catch, it often raises costs for businesses and consumers in the home country, too. Dalio explains that tariffs raise costs, lower company revenues, and make capital harder to access. It's a short-term political move with long-term risks. When the world's two largest economies, the US and China, impose tariffs on each other, it's not just their problem. It shakes global markets. In April alone, stock markets worldwide took a beating due to escalating tariff tensions. It's a classic case of what economists call a trade war. And during trade wars, global supply chains get disrupted, manufacturing slows down, and inflation can spike due to rising prices. Dalio believes we're not just heading toward a recession, we might be facing a paradigm shift in the global order. He warns of a potential debt crisis, weakening value of currency, rising internal conflicts, and even military tensions between nations. Dalio draws from centuries of economic data, showing how wars often emerge during late-stage economic cycles. That doesn't mean war is inevitable, but the warning signs are there.